So where do you tower from? Hey you guys, Rapapore here. If I get enough comments on where do you tower from, perhaps I could make a series out of it. Well, in a week's time, I have made 200 billion. I did go back and I did push the waves a little bit, um, but I feel that for the amount that I have invested in the game, and I'm talking research and stones, that I should be pushing these tiers for a lot more coin. So that's something maybe we can look at. And the primary reason for that is if we go over into my labs, you'll see that I did finally unlock the black hole, which is amazing. One of the best things about this game is the theory crafting. I love it. I love to think of how each stat will interact with how my tower is. And then if I want some more clarity, I love taking the time and just researching the forums, hopping in over on other videos. I have a path in my head about what I want. I do want endgame, and I do know that I want a Chrono-field and the swamp that we've talked about. It's about that time to unlock Spotlight. Brings me into my research. I know last time I said 5 ultimate weapons in, 5 ultimate weapons out due to core research, and that is pretty good. It was pretty good, but sometimes you just got to change it up. So I took a step back and I said, you know, it's hurry up and wait with these Chrono-field labs. So I'm just gonna fake it till I make it and just be happy that they're going, you know? I'm not gonna take them out of my labs until they're completed. They're exceptionally long, and it kind of puts me in a weird spot where I can't really farm too much, but I can't really rely on it in tournaments, and it just comes down to the linear thing that all of us must do, which is hurry up and wait. So 4 and 5, I'm just going to leave them until they finish. The top 3, quality of life, kind of the vision of my tower. So one of the things in my last video I said I'm hurting on is this thing right here, my cells. So I looked and I kind of did a balancing of, well, what's more important, lab speed or cells? Well, if I can keep earning enough cells right now so I can keep things at 2 times. So like if there's anything that I want to get fast speeds on, it's keeping these Chrono-field. So they are on 2 times. But the rest, my theory is, if I just max out the death wave cells, that's going to help me increase this, which will allow my lab speeds to continue running. Once that is done, and it's 20 levels, once that's done out of the park, it's going to last with me throughout the duration of the tower. And then maybe I'll think about putting my lab speed back in. It's currently a level 20. But I feel like I'm getting so much more benefit right now out of farming out the cells, doing that research. So that's why that's there. Death Wave Health, 2 things. In tournaments, I'm not maxing it out. I'm not hitting enough waves to get that 850 or 825. My farming runs, I do. So it's kind of going to be back and forth. Because these are starting to become extremely long as well. So I'm thinking we'll do Death Wave Health and then my core stats, not my quality of life stats. The third lab, one of the things that I'm hurting on is the econ, because things are getting more expensive, as they should. So rather than putting it completely off, I figure I'll just leave one slot switching between my different coin making econs. Just so I have enough coin income to purchase more things. So in fact, the next slab that I'm going to do, so it's 40 billion, but then I kind of compare it to what the wall, as far as that would be invested, and pretty much I put out enough damage now that I'm just going to get booty clapped, and that's it. Moving on to tournaments, you can see that I am in Platinum League. This past tournament, I ranked 12th with 694 waves. So in 4 days, I've been able to push almost 75, 85 waves. And I could have probably done more if I would have used some of my coins and invested a little bit more into my workshop, but I'm happy with where I ended up. You know, maybe it has a little bit to do with the heat and the way I run my tournaments, but I'm happy with it. I did record some footage of maybe the last 150 waves. It doesn't have any sound. It was kind of last minute, but I'll put that at the end of the video if you want to watch it. I do purchase the event pass every time it comes out, mainly for the ribbons. I like the 2X on them. I think it's cheap. It's a lot cheaper than getting a burger. As you can see, we just started the new one. This is right after the season in the guild ended, so this is the new one. Over in the event shop, that's all I have. That's all I have to buy. So we might as well just buy them now. One, yay, cool, new background, cool. I don't have anything else to buy unless I want stones or diamonds, but I think, let's see, we have 721 and quite a few missions to come yet. So this is going to probably go up to another 1,000 before this is done. Maybe I'll just do one more into range. That leaves me 181. We'll take my cooldown 1. I should have enough to unlock the Amplify bot. There is plenty of missions yet to come. So, oh, hey, we can claim this too. There we go. Which one is that? It's thorn damage. Lab speed. Yeah, that's nice because my labs are hurting anyway. So that's the event. So hopping over to guilds, you can see that it's the new season, 52 days. The only thing I purchased was bounty right before the season ended, because if you don't spend the currency, it gets converted to diamonds, and it's a very terrible ratio. I think it's 5 to 1. I will buy all these out. The first thing I'm going to buy is this sick looking guardian, the spider. I just like the way it looks. But yeah, we max everything and we have currency left over. So again, if you're not in a guild, get in a guild. Moving over to my cards, haven't really changed anything. You'll see that I have 14 of 15 slots. It's because I saved this to show you what I put in for my last one. This is my farming setup. So I'll start with free upgrades. After I get going for a while, I'll switch out free upgrades and put in orbs. Otherwise, this is what I run. So for my tournament setup, I use Death Ray, Recovery Package, Slow Aura, Energy Shield, Demon Mode, Second Wind, Attack Speed, Critical Chance, Extra Defense, Energy Net, Landmine Stun, Health, Range, Plasma Cannon, Damage. If you think of that meme where he puts his fingers up to his head and he says, "Stupid!" That's me, because I'm not 100% sure how to keep combining these. This guide's kind of helpful, but there's really not anything. And, well, So for my cannon mod, I run the legendary amplified strike. I do want to get those combined to make this ancestral. I run Galaxy Compressor over project funding. I just simply don't make enough cash to make it really viable. I don't know. I don't have enough testing. They're both epic. So I went with Galaxy Compressor. That's what I run in the tournaments. That's what I run during my farming session. As far as my, I use this for farming. It seems to do okay. I don't really have a good farming modular there yet. Dimension core during my tournaments as well. So I've got a couple stats. I could probably re-roll those, to be honest. As far as pulling the new mods, we'll do one, maybe two polls, and the reason for it, if we go under and we buy the restorative, you guys can see I had 0 luck. I've done 3,000 gems worth. If you look close, you can see the dates when it came out. So you can see the dates that page after page after page after page after page, still on the modular event, still. So the last time I pulled an epic was the Space Displacer a couple, 2 days before the event came out. And then I was listening to a podcast. I don't know who said it, but they got me thinking that looking at the stats on that thing, it really does seem like it would be an assist mod, not really a main. I don't see that replacing the Galaxy Compressor. So I think what I'm going to do with the amount of gems that I have is maybe roll them until I get it and then just stop. And why don't we just do that now? I'm already 3,000 gems in it, so let's go. Boom. Do we gonna get anything? Well, we got another project funding. That's awesome. So we can combine those. Let's do another 200. Did we pull it? Restorative bonus. There we go. So 600 more gems. So 3,600 gems, but the last two were epic pulls. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Yeah. Project funding. There we go. There. Now I have an epic plus. That's awesome. So cool. So with the rest of the gems, I'm just going to hold on to them. I'm not going to make any more pulls on the banner mod. And I hope that over time I can get the mods that I need to pair with it. Like, there's no sense in pulling what I consider an assist mod if I'm going to have a chance at it later on anyway. I'd rather save the gems now for the upcoming banner, the final one. Wrapping it up, let's take a look at my ultimate weapons. I did put one click right here into chain lightning the damage just to get it up. My chance could probably go up, but I'm going to hold off. What I'm really wanting to do with the stones that I have, rather than just sit on them, I need to spend them. And I think the best bang for my buck is to increase my golden tower bonus. Maybe bring up my duration. Two clicks, 3 clicks, and bring up my black hole duration. Well, I can't. Well, we can go and put it into the size. So hopefully that will help me. I will save up some more stones. I haven't gotten any stone packs yet. Those are kind of hit or miss if I buy them or not. So that's going to wrap up my ultimate weapons. I'll buy some more stones when I can. Looking like I haven't really done anything too much. I put 20 billion into my damage to bring it up to an even 1800. My health, I did bring that up to 2000 even. Again, I'd like to put more coins into my health, but until I get that research for the double shield completed, I'm just going to hold on to my coins. Nothing too much over here, everything maxed at recovery amount and enemy attack level, max recovery. I'm going to work on those. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out, spending time with me. I do appreciate it. Remember, if you can do something nice for someone, please do. And with that said, Rapapore signing out.